sports team anywhere have had a musical note on their chest, but ever since they arrived in 1967, that's been the distinctive logo of tonight's home team, the St. Louis Blues. Greetings, everyone. Along with Eddie Olczyk, Ray Ferraro is coming up in just a moment. I'm Mike Emmerich. We are at a Game 4, and this might be the last one. Who would have ever thought that this would come to a sweep? What can you tell the fans of the team that's down 3-0 about the road back?
Well, it is a daunting task for sure, Doc, but as we've seen in this great game, teams have been able to come back from being down 0-3 in a series. But for me, it's not necessarily winning Game 4. It's about winning the first period. Let's win the first period, and then let's win the second period. It might take extra time in order to win that first game, but give yourself a chance by getting off to a real good start in that first period.
The Blues' game plan is pretty simple, as I mentioned a little bit earlier. Each player needs to win the shift he's playing. These type of games become about one thing, and that's winning one-on-one battles.
Let's look at the starting netminders. Allen's gotten the call to the goal crease for the Blues. Notice the goals against average. It's often like a thermometer. It can go up and down, but this one is just fine. Jimmy Howard, Ogdensburg, upstate New York, a Maine Black Bear, a Grand Rapids Griffin, a U.S. Olympian, and remembered best for this emblem, Detroit Red Wings. Terrific action lies ahead. We'll hear from Ray Ferraro shortly. Eddie Olczyk alongside me, Mike Emmerich. This Stanley Cup final game is underway. He does his best to get out of the way, but he can't get out of the way now. We're throwing it down to Ray Ferraro.
The building's so loud down here on the ice. But Edzo, as you mentioned, if the road team can play that first 10 or 12 minutes with composure, they're going to relax and be able to carry the pace of the game.
Okay, Ray, thank you. The Wings from the neutral zone start to work. The Wings hopefully shifting from defense to offense in their own end. Gathered up again by Daly. With a blast! St. Louis leaves the defensive zone. And he dumps it in. Slid to Larkin. Puck is thrown to Abdelkader. Chip to Steen. Looking to headman up the wing. And offside is called on the play. A little under 3 minutes play. Still knotted at zeros. And the faceoff's won. Onside. And play stopped because of an offside. And they've won the neutral zone faceoff. The Wings setting things up in their own end. On to Filppula. And he gains the zone. Off his pad. Hoping to shift to offense here, motoring ahead. Propelled to Shen. Sashays by. Wonderful save of an all-star shot. Into the end of attack. Big chance here. Score! Boy, they're on the board early, aren't they? The Wings now have a 1-goal lead in the first period. Perhaps they could build on this and carry something sizable to the dressing room. The Blues with a win at center. Fantastic shutdown.
By number 35, Jimmy Howard. Time of the goal.
Goes back deep for it. Good work with the stick. It's an onside play. Snapping a pass to Fabry. Laid on to Perron. Oh, what a break. That shot hit somebody. What a strong wrist shot. Wonderful chance was set up and the pass just goes wide. The breakaway. Terrific determination by Bertuzzi. A wonderful stop.
Not a lot of room to score from in that area. Great save.
That puck out of play over the glass, and a young lady from Shawinigan came up with that. Got possession. That puck careened out of play over the glass. Didn't look like anybody got hurt there. A little under 8 minutes gone. It's a 1-0 game. Swung between the blue lines by Green. Denied by the defense. Puck loose. And possession reestablished by Bortuzzo. Got the pad on that one. Puck covered. Whistle blown. The draw, the tie-up, and his team prevails. The Wings with possession up the wing. And the linesmen were watching very carefully. That is an offside. A good tie-up on the faceoff. That led to his team getting the puck. The Wings in their own end lug that puck along. He goes back now behind his own net. Pitching this one to Nielsen. Pitching it to Glendening. Carries it to the corner. Snaps a wrister. Shooter tempted to stare at the ceiling on that one. What a glove grab.
Team store for all the new styles of jerseys, shirts, hats, and other collectibles.
Possession established. Good reach there. And they are in. The Wings control the play in their own end. Gets in, and he'll look over his options. Save!
Goalie's looking around the screen to try to find the puck.
Could not be filtered through. A strong play by Shen. Score!
Well, he had a lot of time and space there to let that wicked shot go from far out. That is a heavyweight shot.
Edzo, the goaltender's too quick to rely on his technique. He drops down quickly. That opens up the top of the net, and too much room there for a shooter of this quality.
And they take that neutral zone faceoff. Goes right past. Score! 3 straight goals.
Goaltender had no chance stopping that puck with the quick release.
Allen's not able to shut down the low stick side. This beats him on the pad.
They win the draw and will now set up an attack. 2 guys together with force. Big force.
Whoa, pick yourself up after that one. That is a big hit.
Flings it. Blocked that.
38 seconds.
Pass attempt to Pietrangelo. Has it picked up. Snapped up by O'Reilly. Pass cut. Sent out, and he'll make him chase it. That one fired down. The defense will win the race, and icing is called. Clean win on the draw. Lugged ahead from the defensive zone. Slid to Bortuzzo. Chip to Fabry. And he is reefed. The Wings lug the puck in the defensive zone. Gains the blue line. That one came back over the blue line. Everybody has to get back, and the coach wishes he had skates on right now. St. Louis in their own end, shifting from defense to offense. Puck is picked up by Nielsen. He's in! Outstanding save by Allen. Enormous collision.
This is a way to send a message. You're not going to go away quietly.
A free puck now. Carries it up the wing. He's all alone. Score! 4 unanswered goals.
He had people chasing him down on a breakaway, but he found a way to score.
Allen's beat low on the glove side. That's a real quick release that he can't get to.
Stanley to the bench. Substitution made.
St. Louis has seen enough from their starters. Just not been his night. Sometimes you just need to make a change.
The Wings prevail on the draw. Knocks it away with the stick. He's alone. Oh, what a stop. He's got it. Passing one off now to Bozak. And he regroups. Gets in. What'll he do? Lots on that to Gunnarsson. Fires. Waffle boarded. That's 20 minutes in the books. And the books have only entries for one team. Period 2 is underway. Let's see if something happened during the first intermission that can bring this closer to even. Directing that one to Abdelkader. Moving it to Larkin. Puck controlled by Alex Steen. Puck loose. Good defensive play. Wanting to generate something up the wing. Possession established on the pickup by Bouwmeester. On to Daly. Heads to the front, and it's turned aside. Puck covered, whistle blown. Good help for the centerman. St. Louis shifting gears back in their own end. Good quick poke check there. A penalty coming up, but it's a delayed call. And we get a penalty. Referee to the table, a player to the box. Glendenning's been given a minor for goalie interference. The Blues go on the power play for the very first time. Let's see if they can capitalize. Good place to shoot from. He hit the goal post. Able to take the pressure off by clearing it back out. The power play unit has to recoil and try yet again. St. Louis in control as they travel up the wing. Oh, and the pass wouldn't go. Puck controlled by O'Reilly. De Keyser's looking to make a play from his own end towards center. He's going to skate it on back now. Hoping for better things if he turns back. Possession held as he skates through center. Gets in, looks over his options here. Offside is called. Somebody got over anxious there. The Blues win the draw. What's next? The Wings are back even. The Wings carrying it in their own end. Trying to get something generated up the wing. Shoots. Stared him down and made the save.
You want to score goals, you have to go to this area. You got to find a way to put it in the net.
Looking to Glendening. Gains the zone. Right at the net, and he got his pad on it. What a hit.
Gunnarson's known as a tough physical player, Doc. That is a huge hit to try to change the momentum in this game.
Nice face-off work. St. Louis in possession as they go through the neutral zone. Trying to go to Maroon. Mishandled thanks to the roadblock. Puck loose. Good grab again. No completion on that pass thanks to the defender. Good standing poke check. Puck loose, now picked up. Moving it on up the wing. Into the attacking end. In all alone. Wonderful save off a wonderful shooter. Shot down the ice, and again, they're going to have to be in a defensive posture here. The faceoff is right in front of their goaltender. Icing is called. Tie-up and help from the winger. The Blues controlling play now in their own end. Carries it toward the woodwork. He was outnumbered, but not outskilled. Gains the zone. Shoots. Terrific save. Terrific opportunity.
Seems like he was in too tight on the goaltender.
Propelled to Fabry. Kicked away. still has control up the wing. Back on his stick. Good shot, but a better save. And let's hear again from Ray.
Green's laid the body on all over the place tonight. He's been like a one-man wrecking crew.
Okay, Ray, let's see how it goes for him here. Just under 8 minutes to be skated in the second. The Wings have a lead of 4-0. Grab, the two centermen tied up, but there was a good reach there. Has it back deep. Good standing poke check by Abdelkader. The Wings waiting back in their own end. Kicked out of the scrum. Decides on the area behind. Up the wing and moving well. Keeps it going back behind the net. Just a backhander. That shot hit a man. Got that. Tremendous scoring chance. Gutterson's carrying it back in his own end, hoping for neutral ice. Mashed in. Taken over again. Now it's directed to Larkin. Puck loose. Strong defensive play by Bouwmeester. He gains the zone. Enormous hit.
I wonder if that hit will change the momentum of this game.
Lets it go. Two sticks together, they cancel. What control. To Pietrangelo. Good job with the stick. And a save. Terrific determination by Bouwmeester. Shoots one. And it's driven away. Laid on to Bozak. The Wings lug that along in their own end. Nicely into the zone. Lets it go. He covers and holds on. Solid, clean win. Puck is thrown to Steen. That's the way to make him pay.
Thought he had 10 feet of clean ice. He only had 5. There's the stop sign.
And they've got it again. And he's hammered.
That's one way to change the momentum of a hockey game. Be physical.
That hits somebody. The Wings in their own end have control of the puck. Gets across, looks over his options. Heads on behind. That pass was off the mark, so they'll have to try it again, organizing at center. That's 2 periods in the books. 1 more to go, but a rest comes first. Opening faceoff of the 3rd period. Snapping a pass to O'Reilly. The Blues want to generate something up the wing. Slid to Steen. Off a body. Referee's got a penalty on his mind here. Delayed call. The Blues power play gets another chance to operate. Hasn't been effective yet. St. Louis wins it. Came through big time, hugging that post. Gathered up by DeKaiser. And it's lifted back out of trouble. The Blues continue to probe up the wing. Walking a thin line near the border there. Shoots. Didn't miss by much.
I know what he's trying to do there, Doc, but you got to hit the net in this situation.
They've taken the heat off again. The clock still moves. Pitching this one to Bozak. Chip to Shannon. Oh, the pass just didn't work. Gets in. What'll he do? He's in. Great save. Pitching it to Schwartz. The Wings are back even. Full strength action, the penalty kill. The Wings up the wing are moving the puck. That play went offside. The Wings with a center ice face-off win. Back near the blue line to Biega. That hit somebody. Dumped in. The Wings are moving the puck in the defensive zone. Still has control at center. Oh, that's a nice cut pass. Let's see what happens. Many yards gained to Fabry. Fires! Didn't get through. Two sticks together. It goes to the offense. Pass attempt to Maroon. Great save.
When you're screened like that, you just have to hope it hits you.
Passing one off now to Maroon. Perron's tripped up. That should be a penalty. Whistle blown, play stopped. The referee will hand out a penalty. Smith's headed to the penalty box. A minor for tripping. The Wings with a face-off win. Directing that one to O'Reilly. He is shut right off.
Well, guys, he didn't see him coming until the last minute. That's a pretty solid contact.
Up the wing, still with possession and with hope. They score! A short-handed goal. The Blues got that face-off win. Now what? The Wings ready in attack back in the defensive zone. Good jab with the stick there. A whistle and a rest. A little under 8 minutes off the clock. The Wings offense has exploded. This is a full-scale blowout. Knocked right off the stick. Swept on. Glanced off the post. He's got it, but has to get rid of it. Cleared out, and that forces them to drop back. The Blues in their own end, controlling play now. In the defensive zone, making headway. Moving it to Tarasenko. The Wings have killed off the penalty. Penalty box is empty for them. Trying to take the heat off, they've iced it. Good clean win. It's off his pad. Green's tripped, and a penalty should be coming. Corralled by Daly. Will turn back into his own end and look over his options. Extra man over the boards on this delayed penalty call. The Wings shifting gears back in their own end. In the defensive zone, puck still on his stick. Great pad stop. And we get a penalty here. The referee strides over to hand it out. The Blues suffer a tripping call. And so begins power play number 1. Let's see if it's power play goal number 1. And that one went out of play over the glass. A souvenir for some young fan. The Blues win that neutral zone faceoff. Breakaway. Score! He's got his second of the game. It's a face-off win. May not seem important in that territory, but they have possession. Long lead pass. Terrific glove save. The Wings look to make a difference up the wing. Big chance. Solid work there by Helm. The Wings in their own end in possession as they travel. Moved along and in. He scores! And they won the neutral zone faceoff. You win that, and you don't have to chase. They chase you. Neutralized faceoff win. And gathered in by Helm. On to Gunnarsson. Looking to Bozak. Trying to go to Shannon. Oh, and he is drilled.
You want to be into a game, hit or be hit.
Shoots. He scores! St. Louis has gotten a goal in this game to make it a little more respectable. They still trail by an enormous score, and we are in the third period. Nicely done. Might go back the other way. Good interception by Schwartz. Gains the zone and looks over his options. And he's all alone. Drill. Score! They struck back fast, didn't they?
Time of the goal, 14 minutes, 21 seconds.
Good job tying the man up on the faceoff. Teammate comes in. Lets it go. Grab.
What a glove save. He showed him the glove and he took it away.
15 seconds.
Shoots. He scores. 2 straight goals. The Wings get it off the faceoff.
By number 17, assisted by
Lets a shot fly. Got in the way of that one.
St. Louis has worked really hard. It seems every time they give up a chance, however, it's in the back of their net.
Oh, and he's hammered.
What a check. There goes his helmet.
Propelled. Oh, a save there. Carried from the defensive zone towards center. Circles on back with it. Keeps it going through the neutral zone. Lets it go. Desperate save.
Super stop, but if you're the shooter, that puck's got to be in the back of the net.
Couldn't get through. The Blues lug that along up the wing. Lets it go. Solid pad save. We are in the 60th minute out of 60. Breakaway chance. Oh, what a stop. Gathered in by Alex Steen. Pressing on with it up the wing. It's dumped in. The Wings with possession in the defensive zone. That puck still on his stick at center ice. Fires a shot. Didn't have time, but he saved it anyway. Side to side they go, trying to generate something. Great block. Puck collected. 21 left. Now it's directed to Steen. Heading down low. In all alone. He scores. 3 straight goals. The Blues control at center ice. From childhood, the daydream of getting to hold 35 pounds of history, and it's about to come true. They will win the biggest prize. And the game is over. The series is over. These are the Stanley Cup champions. A fitting tribute to a wonderful season. Training camp in September was a dream. For this team, it is a nightmare. They got so far. We'll have the same short summer, but nothing to show for it. It is a most noble part of a collision sport, an exhausting series of games. Handshakes replace all the adrenaline from the last hours. The man chosen playoff MVP gets the Conn Smythe Trophy. Boy, is this ever well deserved. It's often said it's the hardest prize to win because it takes 8 weeks. And by tradition, the captain is the first to hold it high. And there's always a pecking order as to how it gets handed off, and that's all a part of Stanley Cup lore. You can only imagine how much soreness you fight through in a collision sport. Guys have lifted this cup with dislocated shoulders after hernia surgeries just 2 days before. Doesn't matter. It's over 30 pounds. They find a way. You play that hard and that long. You get your names on a trophy, rings on your fingers, and one last photograph. Evidence of it all.